So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off here to Estime. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stidham. He connects with Palmer on that one. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Stidham. The open man is Atkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
13 yards. First down, Broncos.
70 Lions. 19. Go.
Throwing is Stidham. For the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Estime. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. That is caught. This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard It is 4th and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Audric Estime, touchdown Broncos. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stidham to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McKee. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's McKee. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll run on 1st down with Estime. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's caught in Audric Estime. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll try to pick it up with Estime. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the 1st down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's Estime. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Stidham. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Ground. This is Shipley. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
At the 60, at the 60.
That's into the hands of the fullback. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles first down. Deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Lost there defensively.
Cowboy 80.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
65, Brad. 65. Come on. Set. 70.
He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up.
Here's McKee. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
25. Eagles 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Now Stidham. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Stidham. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Stidham to the air once more. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
19, Tiger, 19, top 60, top 60.
A carry here for Shipley. And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
Ready?
We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Hawks, 18, Pioneer.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles.
But this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Check smash, check smash.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
Jake Elliott taking on for Philadelphia.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stidham. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Stidham's going to throw on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll get him just a shade under a minute left in this one.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And what a stop by this this defense, they know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The score is 33. Broncos 25. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22.
This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. To throw again, it's Stidham. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
it away quickly, and it's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. That late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30s. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go! 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Let's make 19.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from South Philly.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't.